mute me, much like mutiny. I am 2 days behind on, oh, what's this? Nope, not me. I am 2 days behind on doing any sort of indexing. So, because of whatever the hell I'm dealing with, like, physically, whatever this illness is that I'm dealing with, I am behind. Okay, so we're in MJ Moon's St. Delyn's, which I think I have streamed before, but it only showed up as opened recently. So I went to it, decided to check it out, and it's really nice. You have to remember, for 30 items, this is really hard to come up with anything that looks good, and she did a fantastic job. It looks very good. I love the multi carpets. That's always been a thing for me. And I also like the fact that she did something that's very popular in design these days, which is patterns go with patterns. Even if the patterns don't look like they go and the colors don't look like they go, if you do it right, multiple patterns look right together. And I think that she did it right, and it looks really cool. I'm actually really impressed with this, so that's cool. Very cool. We don't have a lot of things to look at, but I did favorite some that we can look at. Let's go look at Barovia's shadow scales. I think we saw this already. I'm just gonna quickly sign in if I haven't. This was one of the problems I was having for a while with the newest the newest EHT is not working properly. So I'm doing my best to try to, sorry, I have a terrible headache and I don't feel good, to make sure that I sign into all of these. Yes, potatoes open, go ahead and sign in. Hi Shenzi, how's it going? Yeah, I think I did sign into this one. Good morning. All right, so Fearless Ace, Rimmen Reading Nook. A couple of these I went back to that had been, their permissions weren't working right. So I went back and they seem to be working right now for some of them. So we're gonna give them another chance. Oh, that's this. Okay, so I went and checked out these permissions ahead of time, and look at how gorgeous this is. No, I tried. I can't. But I am gonna take some pain meds. I'll be right back. Problem with rheumatoid arthritis, in addition to the obvious, is that when you get sick with an infection or anything else, your body flares up, and so all of your pain that you normally have is like 10 times worse. So you're dealing with whatever illness you have, plus your pain is elevated. Very hard to get it all under control. But I was checking out this house earlier, and I was really impressed with the styling. 29 items. They could even put one more, but I can't imagine what they should put in, because maybe a plant in that pot or something. I don't know, because it looks so good. I love the fact that everything isn't perfectly straight ahead, you know? It's on an angle, making it look fuller. I think that's really cool. And the movement and the light, firelight and everything. But this was fantastic. Good job, Fearless Ace. Very good job. Dara Shadow Mane opened today, so we'll go check that one out. I did also get some things over in EU that we can look at. I've been going through some genealogy stuff in the time being because I just haven't felt up to ESO, and to be honest, like, I started getting a little down about it. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm starting to not feel like I want to build, and we're running out of houses to look at, and I don't really know what to do about that. So hopefully I'll get some inspiration. I'm not feeling it though. So this is somebody's matthiessen, and it's interesting to me because it's different from what I've done before and what I've seen before. I think the long trees like this with the droopy edges, mossy Merkmeyer, interesting, like, change up on the look. Not what I was expecting. And then when you go inside, they brought some of the outside in, which I thought was also quite beautiful. I'm a big fan of putting trees on the inside, and that looks natural there. Hello, Irish. How you doing? Guten Morgen. More trees, topiary, another tree in the corner. I think that looks really nice. This is a kitchen. Of course, this isn't entirely full, but it's mostly full because we got 593 out of 600. This is a hard house to light. Anything that doesn't have a lot of good windows is hard to light. But check this room out. Isn't this fantastic? You've got reskin. See, the floors are Daedric. The walls are either stone or ivy or both. You've got mostly a botany / alchemy room with mushrooms and everything, but you also have a little bit of a hint of something evil, perhaps, which is neat. I was impressed by that. I may try to work on my houses a little bit. We'll see. Even the crafting area has a touch of plant in it. A little spot to sit in front of the fire. Now I noticed there was something out here. Maybe it's just a place. Oh, they put the library outside. Not what I was expecting. Maybe that's why they use such a full tree to block the light. That makes some sense. Hadn't realized. Oh, they did more out here and it gave it a roof. This is a little party spot, I guess. Very nice. And it won't rain on you. Very interesting. All right, let's go in the back. Good morning, Raven. You should have gotten your money this morning. I just sent it a little while ago. Glow garden. Yay, yay, yay. Glow garden. And a spot to sit. Boom. All right. So for contest, what's going on? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Missing things. Brains. Brains are what I'm missing. Oh my goodness, I've been there so many times. But you know, teeth things, they're fairly safe things to do. Usually they do a blood test ahead of time to make sure that they can handle the anesthesia, but I understand the fear. I definitely do. I get that completely. These are the ongoing contests for guilds. I think there's some more that I haven't entered, but here we go. And these are the community ones. I know I do this every day, but otherwise, it's a good way to remember things that we're supposed to be working on. And not all of you watch every day, so maybe it's helpful to some people. I don't know. I hope. That's fantastic. That's not. Then you're gonna be okay. Let's go to Sav's Golden Griffin. What? Oh no. I think that was over on EU. That was on EU as well. All right, I'm a dummy. Yep, all EUs. I'm a dummy. All right. I'll have to check those. And then Xanus's lucky cat. Why is everybody's cat at the doctor? Aww. Is everybody's cat at the doctor? You poor things. I feel pretty shitty, yeah. All right. Here we are. Okay. This is, oh, Dogger. Sorry. I saw somebody do that with, waterfall. Also, if you, Eridan, if you're showing it right when you walk in the door, the dead cat might work. Gotcha. This is Xanus's lucky cat, and what's interesting about this is that the last time I saw this lucky cat, it is a scary place. For adults too. I hate going because of all the times I've had bad things told to me. This is redone entirely. Originally, Xanus had a Christmas build here, or New Life build here. So this is completely different. It seems like more of a machine kind of build going on. I'm not really sure what it means. But she opened it, so it's definitely open for viewing. Excuse me. She redid the floors, too. Give those a chance. See if those work for you. But the waterfall, I know, I think it was Resistance and Pudding used that in one of their homes. Can't remember for sure, though. Library. Not sure what the buttons are for. But since it's a, ooh, nice greenhouse enclosed house. I'm not going to make a lot of sense right now. I apologize for that. Nice and on an angle. Whoa, lots of books in here. This place seems to have a story behind it. I just can't put my finger on it. All the machinery downstairs, but all the books upstairs. Very interesting. Not sure what to think. So one of the things that I wanted to do was to go to all of my homes that are storage homes and pick up anything that I could use on my moonsugar to make it more interesting, like for cobbling. Indeed, indeed. Well, yeah, that's true. More than likely. Um, been thinking about what I can put in. I was thinking, none of this really works, but I'm not good at cobbling. Like, people can just look at stuff and they get ideas, right? I like the bird cage. Not really sure how I would use it. This is a newer item, but it's one that is good for, let me just put this down, this tea thingy here. It's one from Markarth. And I think that it could be used in an interesting way, but not in a way that I can think of. I'm not really sure what to do. But people are able to look at things and just come up with ideas, and I give them so much credit. That's cute. I'm thinking mostly for my cat though, and my cat build rather, and my cat build is, I don't know how that would work into it. So I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, there's lots of little little cute things you can do with that. For sure. I'm just trying to, this is a way that I jog my thoughts when I'm trying to come up with ways that I can use things. Holy shit, Bobby Brown's son just died. My God, Bobby Brown has had the worst life. The amount of things the amount of people he's lost in his life. His ex-wife, Whitney, died, obviously. His daughter, Betsy Christina, her boyfriend, who is also his sort of child, also died. And then now his son was found dead. Holy crap, he's lost 2 children, an ex-wife, and a sort of adopted son. That guy has had a horrific time. Give him some, that's a hard life. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, addiction runs in people's DNA. You know, it's not always that they're just like bad people or like something's wrong. You know, I think that for a lot of people, it's very difficult for them to do anything about. Addiction is just so rough. I do think I want to try to get more of those Echoes of Aldmeris. Don't these just drop in, yeah, from scrying in Auberge? I forget what you have to scry for. Like, where do you find the lead treasure chests in Auberge? Doesn't say maps, it says treasure chests. We can talk and do a little farming while we're at it. I'm not terribly interesting. That's for the contest that's coming up next, which is the Thankfulness, which isn't really a contest. It's a showcase, I should say, and it's just for DDA. But the one that comes after that, if any of you were working on feasts, let me know. Maybe I can pull up some feasts for you to see. Yeah, and even if they do consciously work to try to avoid it, sometimes it's just not happening. You know, it's just not, it's too hard sometimes. People can't resist. You know what I mean? It can be hard to resist that kind of stuff even if you don't have an addiction predisposition. But if you do, it's like that much harder. Lord knows, I'm addicted to enough stuff. Coffee, you know, all sorts of things. Plus, people can make mistakes. Like, I have a friend whose wife passed away when she mixed a pain pill with a serious medicine that she was given for having I think she had the flu or a cold a year or two ago, or a couple years ago, and the doctor gave her a drug and she took that, and then she got up in the middle of the night in pain, took a pain pill, didn't wake up in the morning, you know. So sometimes drugs will do it to you, but it's not like you're abusing them. It's that you made a mistake. You know, she wasn't a drug addict or anything. It just happens sometimes. So, I don't know. People have my sympathy. It's we tend to blame people in America for their addiction, and it's harder for some than others. Sort of like being overweight. It's harder for some than others to avoid that. You know, for some of us it's easy, for some of us it's hard. I don't know, maybe I'm too understanding, but that's just the way I feel about it. Trying to find this, these echoes things, because there's really no houses right now. One of the things that I might do too is, instead of farming all this stuff, is buying some of those panels in Markarth. I'll show you what's for sale and we can talk about that a little bit. There are some decent panels that I might be able to use, but they're not flat. And I don't understand why they do that. If they made them flat, they'd make them much more usable. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I hope you guys don't mind we're not looking at a lot of houses today, because there really aren't any. Ack! I went the wrong way. Nope. I will change filters just for you. And be a silly cat. Because why not? Alright, let's go to Markarth. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. There are some on EU, but not a ton. Okay. Oh, wrong place. Oh, no, no, it's not you, Azalea. The current version of EHT is broken. In order to open it as a open house, you would have to roll back to the version I'm using. I've been trying to get a hold of Cardi, and it's not successful yet. It's been days. Yeah, that was the goal, Shenzi. They wanted you to be able to see that. Yeah, you gotta roll back at least one version, maybe two. I rolled back two to make sure that I got all of the updates that I needed in there. Let me get you the number I have. The number of the version I have is 1588. You can get that off of ESOUI. Alright, that's fair. I bet if Cardi shows up, please, and you guys see him, and I don't, please let him know that I need to talk to him, because normally I'm able to tell him when stuff's around, but I have not been able to get a hold of him in days. His mailbox is full. There is an emergency way I can get hold of him, but I don't like using it. I'm surprised. He usually doesn't do things like that, like update and then vanish. He's not that kind of guy, so I'm a little shocked by it, but things happen, I guess. Alright, just picking up these dailies. If you didn't know, you have to advance the quest line to a certain place to be able to get this job broker. Otherwise, he's not there. He's on top of the area where you build, like your crafting area. Okay, so let's... Crazy cat memes? I am a crazy cat meme, it's true. That's my job in life. Alright, so let's go look at the housing stuff. First of all, we've got the achievement guy. I mean, we have this, but I'm not really sure what I'd do with them. Now, this is interesting. We could do something with the liminal thingers, but I'm not sure what. But probably not in this house. This could be cool for a light. Like, if you're able to figure out a way to make a chandelier out of that, I think you can make a cool shandy out of that. Probably could make a shandy out of a bunch of these. But I don't think that any of those really are what I'm looking for. So let's pop in here, and I'll show you what I was thinking of. Here, the dwarven plate. I wish it was flat, but we're going to buy a bunch of these. Let's see if I can do what I wanted. Now, there's also these. Now, you have to remember that J Heart's doing a contest where he's having us use these 4 items, I think. That's a cool banner, too. Or, yeah, he had us using I think, this one, this one, this one, these 3, maybe? I'm not sure which ones he meant. But those are the ones that J Heart's doing a contest about, and supposedly we have to come up with something. The crystal capacitor. Yeah, I could see that. But what I was thinking was adding it as a, like sort of a cobble into the walkway that I have. I do like this filter. This particular filter is funny. Making silly faces. I should do an Ask Me Anything and just have you guys ask me anything. That's what I was just complaining about. I completely agree with you. I wish they hadn't. I think it's really obnoxious that they did. But I want to see if I can sink it in here and make it actually look decent. I may not be able to. But the idea being, I wonder if it's possible to sink these in a way. They did this with the grating too, if you remember. The grating also looked like shit for that reason. You could probably just embed these and then like make a nice little, single pathway down the middle. I was thinking, not sure why the purpose of that would be, but it's just something I was thinking. Aw. Good for you. I bet you can make whole houses out of this. I mean, there really isn't a point to why. I'm not good at cobbling. Like, I'm not. I don't have it in me. And the more that I look at this, the more dissatisfied I am with it. Yeah, I know. I agree with you completely. Completely. I've been thinking about, putting towers behind it. Like, I'll show you. I just don't have the brain for cobbling. Alinor has brain. Brain! Somebody must have eaten my brains. My husband snored all night. And it was really bad, so I ended up waking up early in the morning. I was already in pain. It was hard for me to pay attention to anything. All right, let's see. Let's see. We'll take... Where are the buildings? I have an 80 bajillion buildings somewhere. Here we go. We got a whole bunch of these. Let's take a bunch. I literally have 100 of them. I actually am going to complain about it. I do want to say, you know, what was the thinking behind giving us ruined items? I guess it encourages us to buy nice, perfect ones. Can someone at ZOS please explain before I jump to annoyed conclusions, or so I don't jump to conclusions, what the thinking is? I'm writing this on the forum for all of us, behind the ruining of structural items that are available for regular purchase, such as the bent dwarven plate and the ruined grating in CWC. These would be fantastic items if they weren't ruined. Is this to encourage us to buy things from the Crown store? Or is there some other thinking behind it? Many of us are unhappy about this and would love to see a better version. So as to not just throw negatives at you, I should also add that I am thrilled with the other new items on the furniture, like the broom, the pan, and the pan. Thank you. There you go. That's what I think it is. I hate to say it. I am totally a deep state person on that one. Maybe I'm wrong, but here you go. I did it. I did it, folks. I did it. Whether it was right or wrong, I did it. So what I'm thinking is, originally what I was going for is just these ruined arches from like an elven ruin where you just have the arches left, but I don't know, there's something missing from this that I'm not liking, and so I was thinking, what if I put these towers behind the ruins? Like, how would that look? Honestly, not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to look a lot worse than that. And then it would be like all like, almost like a castle. I totally gave them a compliment sandwich. Do you watch, Viva La Dirt League, by any chance? That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. Isn't that weird? I'm just not happy with it. Oh, Marianne? I don't know why. But I'm not. I am not happy with it. I'm gonna throw this against the wall and see if it sticks, so don't think that I'm ruining it. This is just a test. You know what? I like it better. I like it better with the towers. I genuinely do. I don't know why. Even though the white, I gotta see it in the sun. I gotta see it with the light on. We'll see how it looks when day comes around. And see if it looks better. Because I'm just not happy with it the way it is. I don't know why. Yeah, so okay. Gotcha. They are. Yeah. Yep. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I have a little bit of a crush on one of them. Can you guess which one? It's probably not who you think. I do like this. I do like it. I don't know why I like it, though. It's weird. All right, let's go over to EU. Curious to know if you can figure out which guy I got a little bit of a crush on. All right, load your boat. If any of you don't know what Viva La Dirt League is, it's on Facebook and YouTube. You can usually find their videos. They're like, they do silly videos of about RPGs and stuff like that, where it's let me find one. It's like, let me find one, because I love them. Nope. Of all people, it's actually Adam. Can you believe it? He's my favorite. He's got the cutest little, I don't know, he's just adorable. He's cute, and he's got like these amazing green eyes. Totally hot. All right. Let me find Horse Pocket. No, but Horse Pocket's the best one. Horse Pocket. Horse Pocket. It's a good way to introduce people to Viva La Dirt League, you know, is Horse Pocket. All right, let me show off Horse Pocket. He's a cutie. I love Adam's. Oh, Alan. Sorry. Let's see if I can do this without blowing your ears out. Let's do display capture while this is loading. Okay. Tell me if you can't hear it, or if it's too loud. Hopefully the sound is right. Crap. I was afraid of that. You need the sound. Okay. Otherwise it's not nearly as funny. Alright, let's start it over. Sorry, you're drug addict.
Yeah, hold on. So we've got the final rune. I guess we just take it to the altar?
Yes.
Okay, that should work.
Is on the other side of the river, which is annoying. I guess we just mount up.
Okay. Horse too far away. I just gotta go to the stables.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just gotta go to the stables on the other side of Honeywood and grab my horse.
Why?
Because that's where you keep your horse.
Since when?
Since the beginning of humanity. Where do you keep your horse?
Well, in my horse pocket, obviously.
What?
I mean, my horse pocket. The pocket where I keep my horse.
So when you say horse pocket, are you talking about some sort of building or like a carriage?
Yeah. When I say the word pocket, I mean a building or a carriage, Rowan. What? No, I mean a pocket. You know how your pants have those fabric pouches that you just keep stuff in?
Yeah, the pocket where you put like your potions or your
Or a
coins in,
horse.
or like your keys.
Or your horse.
Ben, what do you mean horse pocket? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean horse pocket. A pocket for your horse. It's not a riddle.
Now, just to clarify, you're talking about that one-ton creature that we ride on, you put in your pocket on your thigh.
That's generally what I mean by horse pocket.
How do you put a horse in your pocket?
Oh my god. You've somehow lived 35 years on this earth without using your horse pocket. Okay, let me walk you through it, Rowan. It's a really tricky thing.
Okay, Ben.
Okay, first step. Get your hand. You know your hand, the fleshy thing
Yep,
on the end of
my
your
hand,
arm?
right there, yep.
Right. Put that in your pocket.
Okay, Ben, putting it in my pocket.
Great. Okay, now pull out your horse. Sweet? Or shall we still just go to the stable?
I love it. Horse pocket? Horse pocket? Oh god, they kill me. So like I said, Viva la Dirt League, you should subscribe. They're awesome. Tell me that's not like the exact experience we all have. Like, where the hell do you pull your horse from? Honestly. Too funny. They do another one with eating potions, like how you eat the entire potion. Oh, it's so good. But I won't force you to watch it. It's just so funny. They've been great. Maybe I will show you real quick. Here. All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, folks. I'm sorry. I have to. Hold on. I have to. It's the lore. Oh yeah, the Tarkov videos are great, but I'm sticking to the RPG ones because that's what we actually have. You know, that what we all play together. So, wait, hold on. Let's do this real quick. Let's see if I get it.
Hello, adventurer, and welcome to my shop.
10 health potions.
Right away.
I
Go,
love
hold on, I'm
this.
just gonna have a health potion. Yeah, sweet.
This one's great.
That's better. Shit, I don't know where to put the glass vial.
What do you mean?
I just don't have any space in my inventory.
What? Just eat it.
No, I already drank the potion, I just don't have anywhere to put the glass vial.
Yeah, I know. Just eat it.
What do you mean eat it?
What do you mean? Just eat the vial like a normal person.
Like, eat the glass vial?
This is accurate too, let's
Ron,
be
I
honest.
don't understand where you're getting lost in the sentence. Just eat the vial like a normal person.
Okay, Ben, I don't think you quite understand what I'm saying. I've already drunk the potion, Ben. I'm trying to figure out where to put the empty glass vial.
In your big, stupid mouth, Rowan. It's not... here, look, I'll show you. See? Health potion. Mouth. Watch.
Oh, what the
Oh! Oh! See?
Sorry. I'm done cackling. I'm done cackling at you. I refuse to watch a video about Karen simply because my name is Karen and that meme is killing me slowly. Oh my god, I can't tell you how that is so dead on, right? Oh my god, it's so perfect. It's so dead on. So I sometimes watch their Twitch feeds because all of them have Twitch. And he explained in that one, they just use dye, and then the thing he pulls out of his mouth is a piece of plastic. So he's like, yeah, that's how we did that one. And he's like, high-tech effects. Arsenal! Oh, God. Horse pocket. I just showed horse pocket before that one, Ollie. Horse pocket. I actually adore those guys, and I contacted Rowan at one point to see if it would be okay. This is a Zolo Gamer's house, by the way. It's their Strident. I contacted them and asked Rowan if it would be okay if I used an animation that he did in one of his videos for my stream. And on stream, he gave me permission. I have not been able to turn it into something, but as soon as I do, there's actually, there's one video where he's making fun of Twitch people, and he's like, sub hype, sub hype, and he's like dancing, sub hype, and so I like copied that whole thing, and oh wow, I found the sneaky. I copied that whole thing, and I want to turn it into my sub alarm. Because it's the best. Look at this ginormous sneaky, all hidden. And if you're noticing I'm doing better, it's because the Vicodin just kicked in. So my pain level has dropped. And I'm actually doing a lot better. Right? Ugh. Those guys, I could watch those all day long. They're so funny. But the problem is that then I end up crushing on them, and then it's like I'm never going to meet them. They're in New Zealand. They're all married and shit with kids and stuff, so. I don't think Ben has kids. I think Ben is asexual. The blonde guy in those pictures, I think he was saying he was asexual. But he's obviously not on the market then. But yeah, I end up having like such a total crush on those guys. This is amazing. Look at this sneaky. So many levels full of sneaky. What a great use of this house, which otherwise I don't like. I was wondering what was the sneaky in here. I'm doing a lot better. Oh, thank God. I have a terrible, some sort of sinus infection. Yeah, it just makes me sad though. And besides, I'm married and I love my husband and I want to stay with my husband and he's a good guy and I'd rather lust from nearby than far. You know? Let's go inside. Oh, you're saying this to a former family lawyer. Believe me, I get it. But I think I think I have a sinus infection because it's like, I'm on sinus meds right now, but when I lay down, I can't even, I'm just constantly coughing and gross. It's just gross. How did they manage to do the interior too? That's kind of amazing. I promised K55 I would go look at their house too, so. Plagueling, that's adorable. All right, let's go look at K55's house because I promised them I would, and then I forgot because I'm a horrible person. Oh no, Ice Z moonsugar on EU. Hopefully it's open. Nope, there to go. It's a guild house, I think. It's hard with streamers. Sometimes you really like them and you end up crushing on them. And that's always like annoying because I very easily form crushes, so I try not to do that. Because that's not right for the person. So this is IC. They asked me to come check this out. This is ginormous. I had no idea it was this big. Good lord. How do I even... That's true. That's true. Because in reality, it's hard to find somebody who really meshes with you, your lifestyle. When you're young, you're still moldable and stuff. But when you get to a certain age, you're like, no, this is the way I want to live, and I don't want to change it. And it requires a lot of change when you get older to incorporate new people in your life. But once you settle down, it's like, oh, I don't really want to settle down again. I'm done. This is enormous. I understand. But make him put on his makeup from Game of Thrones first, though. Let's be honest. This is one hell of a guild house. Look at all these achievements this person has. It's really kind of incredible. And impressive. And obviously that's Volendrung right there. Quite the tower, I tell you. I don't know what it is, but I prefer geeky guys more than anything. So Jason Momoa isn't my cup of tea, but I get it. I mean, he's not hard on the eyes, don't get me wrong. So beds for the whole guild, right? Plenty of room for that. Look at all of the... Look at all of the money. I mean, I'm being serious with you. Look at all of the money. True. And he seems like a nice guy and funny. Yeah, he's a pretty guy. Very pretty. My husband's a nerd and a geek, rather. It's all of the money. My husband is a geek, and I like that about him. It really, I do appreciate it. But I'm a nerd. I'm more of a nerd than a geek, for sure. Look at all the work and the money. Oh, my lord. Goodness. This is incredible. That's a lot of digging. Very impressive. All the money. Give it all to me. Wow. All right. Originally, I was going to say this is just a lot of money, but when you... Not just, but you know what I mean. But when I realized taking a good look at it, this is a lot of hard work, too, because every single one of these guys is dragons. And killing dragons is... They don't drop a lot of windows. Let's just be honest. It requires a lot of killing. Holy shnikes. Look at all of these pools. This person spent ages farming. Good lord. Good morning, Six. We're looking at insanity. Lots and lots of insanity. Right? Right? They do. They really do. But this guy took all of them. He took them all. Really impressive. Really, really, really impressive. And kind of insane. Let's go to the front. And there you go. This is his guild house. And I am super impressed. Good job. Yeah, I think this is probably the most impressive in terms of sheer amount of stuff that's hard to get, just hands down. You would, but moonsugar works well for that, don't you think? I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. So are any of you entering Fantastic Feasts or Markarth Home Goods from J Heart, I know one of you said you were. No, that's true. I mean, the outside was tile too, so you can't really say that it's really Cold Harbor as much as okay, switching filters. The drugs have kicked in. Can you tell? I'm doing so much better. Oh, God. So this is a second floor. Zov's saves added here with the library. I really want that. I'm actually really, really impressed. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. I didn't know if too many people were going to be entering. So yeah, we've got... Really, I love it when people add a second floor to this house because it's such a tall house with so much space to build up, right? Alright, let's go to... Oh wait, we went to that. Let's go to Mordor Tunning Club's Auberge de Coeurbene. Oh, it's really... I mean, there's a lot of space in there. Samo, you could totally add a second floor. In fact, I really suggest that people do. If you're going to use that house for anything, add a second floor. Use the couple of slots for it. Alright, so this is Mordor Tunning Club's Halloween house, and I kept this on the list of adorables because I just kind of love it when people shove pumpkins on other people's heads, and I don't really know why I find that so amusing. But it's just a thing that I really find funny. It's like I know it should be sort of scary, and I guess, you know, this guy sort of is, but the pumpkins on their head just get me every time. Yeah, I agree. It should be. Midnight House in Alinor. I like how my hair actually matches this beard perfectly. You know? Looks like I'm meant to have this beard if I were a man. Oh, that's true, but not everybody has Crown Store money. So this is by midnight, and check out this house. I saw this morning, and I was like, oh, I totally have to tour this. Look at how they reskinned the entirety of this room to seem like, I don't even know. It's such a nice mix of I just can't even put words to it, how nice it is. I can't describe it. If you guys can describe it, feel free to jump in, but it's like an alinor. No, it's me. It's me, all right. I just have no sense. I mean, I have no shame. I have a sense of humor. You know what I mean? Like, you know, no demure self for me. So this is what I like about this is not just did they change the floors and walls to be more textured, but it actually still goes with the Alinor, and I think maybe because of the edging is Alinor limestone, but also I like that they added a second level to it. It makes it more interesting. This house falls victim to being kind of dull unless you do interesting things with it because it's all white marble. But here they've used the dark side of the tile floors, like that flip there. I just flipped out there. They added it, and they divided up the room, and I think that looks fantastic too. The dark is sort of like making the white stand out, almost like putting diamonds on top of black velvet. It's got the same kind of effect. I'm really impressed by it. at that. Wonder what they used for that flooring. Stalls. A solitude stalls. With the tile floor backs. Oh, that looks good. Look at that with the rain barrel on its side. I just poked my head into this one. I did not go all the way through, and it's really good. I'm quite impressed. Midnight, you're talented. Nice little worship area. And then bedroom. See, for the holidays, I can hardly think of anything that looks that much better for the holidays than the cabbage flowers with the red behind them. It just makes me think holidays right there. I think it looks lovely. Whee! Sploosh. Alright, we've got doors added that aren't normally there. Works for me. Really well decorated. Really, really nice. Oh, wow. They even did the outside. Now, that's something I wasn't expecting. At all. Huh. Look at the way that this stands out with the brown. The dark brown. It's like, I always think of our normal wood as like milk chocolate, and this is dark chocolate. And then the tree is really framing the area. I like it a lot. I think there's a lot of butterfly bushes in there too. You can see the butterflies coming up in the light. Some great ideas in this house, honestly. And then the nimbus. They went all out in this little section, right? 3 waterfalls, a nimbus, lots of glowies. I wonder what they see this area as. Like, what is it to them? Go away. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna ban you. Maybe not kill you. I'll just ban you. I love this. I think it's really well done. I know I sound like a broken record, but I will go to this gardener house. True. Stretching. So, Chrysaea, who I don't know if you guys know, was told she had COVID a while back and is still recovering from it, made me get a pulse oximeter because she said it's the best way to tell if from home if you have COVID. And my percentage of oxygen has been great. Thank you. But my problem is my pulse rate is always up a lot. And I'm sure I know it's up because I drink a lot of coffee. So I'm kind of ignoring it. Which I shouldn't, but could be that I'm sick too, who knows. But this is a little inn, I think. And look at the stuff in the cubbies, pleasing. I really liked how this was decorated. But I also seem to remember the basement. Yeah, I poked down in the basement before I decided to come here. I like the lighting there. What I liked about the basement is it's got a sneaky. Ah, there we go. Here's the sneaky. It's a little gambling room. Nothing here. Ah, another sneaky. And this, I think, is a fight pit. If I'm not positive. But this is probably the first fight pit I've ever seen in anyone's house. Like, a sneaky one. You know, like a sneaky fighter ring. As opposed to, I've seen plenty of, like, boxing rings in people's houses. But this is the first sneaky one I've ever seen. And it totally makes me think of like a ton of different 1980s movies. And I'm totally stoked by it. Let's go upstairs and then we'll do the courtyard. There's a kitty playing. And a library. And a bedroom. Bathroom. Maybe they do. You know, you could have duels and then do bets on the duels, right? That's a good idea, Yuri. And then we just have there's a way I always look at this, and I've said it every time I come in, is when there's not a lot of change back here, I always think of it, because the standard makes me think, of a driveway. It's like, all right, you open your driveway with the electric door opener, and then you ride your horse in, and then you come down this way, and you park your horse in the garage, right? Got to back in the horse, of course, because otherwise... If you don't back the horse in, it's not going to be pointing outwards. What good is that? This would be a pain in the ass to turn in this driveway. It'll be like Austin Powers, trying to turn. Why do you guys keep me? I ran into Dark Eminence this morning when I was checking his or her permissions for the bastion. So we can go there now, and they were there, and they were like, oh, hi, and I said, yeah, I'm going to check this out today, and they were like, oh, good, because their permissions were off the first time I tried to go to it. So, for those of you who have not entered yet, like Yuri, I don't see your name there, exclamation point potato for PCNA, PCEU, make sure you do 50,000. It's for 50,000 gold. I give it away every single day. Oh, it's okay. Oh, was this you? Dark Eminence? Is that you? I can't remember names. But here I am. 3 people? No, 3 effects. There you go. Enter if you haven't entered. 3 effects, 666. Oh, cool. Now I know who you are. I felt bad because when I first came here, I had every intention of going to your house, and then I was like, oh, the permissions didn't work, and so I'm glad I came back. 3 books. Gotcha. And then we have, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything like this, and this is really, really clever. This is kind of amazing. Look at that. Have you guys seen anything like this? Because I haven't. I think that's so creative. It's 3 of them, too. That's okay. It's our last house on EU. I can take as much time as it needs, and I'll read the whole thing. That's the idea, is we can enjoy ourselves a little bit when there's a story or when there's something interesting about a house. I do appreciate all the things they did for us with this bastion, though. I love the fact that they let us build off in the nether. Yes, very. I think it's very creative. Let's head in. In we go. All right. Whoa. Whoa, what's going on up there? There's a lot of things going on up there. Okay, so we've got the thingies growing out. It almost, with the eye, it almost reminds me of Hermaeus Mora, but I'm not sure that's what it is. But that's definitely an eye. And then you have all the hourglasses. That is really neat. It? Maybe it is it. I don't know. The Great Oh, sorry, I don't know the Great yet. And look at the fart sticks or the whatever cheese or whatever you're using. What, you don't like me as a man? I'm not a good man for you? Okay, we go woman again. Hi! And then you're allowed to say whatever it is, that's fine. I have no brain. Ooh, nice. Tentacles. And I love the windows in here. Those windows are like basically made for this house, don't you think? I do like tofu. Wow, did you make... Is this... You made a ginormous organ. Oh my god. This is amazing. Look at the detail. This is spectacular. I'm trying to find a place to... Wow. Look at the pipes. You use the date. Turn right, it plays. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh! Wow. That's a clever thought. Hey, Torber, how you doing? We are looking at a freaking organ. Can you believe this? I'm trying to find the button. Stabby is bad at buttons. Is this one of the effects? I can't find the button. I'm a dummy. I'm sorry. Oh, that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. Wow. That is magnifique. What a good job. Torber is a streamer and needs follows. Oh, what did I type your name wrong? Shout out. Where are you, Torber? I called you insane. I'm sorry. So sorry. Oh, you started Homecoming. Cool. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to call you insane. That's amazing. I'm honestly floored. I really am. That's a work of art. It truly is. That is a work of art right there. Maybe. Torber watches a lot. I should say I watch Torber play a lot of old games. I'm high on Vicodin right now because I was in terrible pain and I couldn't even think straight. So I did take a Vicodin for the pain and it kicked in. So while I'm not in pain, I'm also a little loopy. So I'm making dumb mistakes and saying dumb things. Look at what you've done with this fountain too, though. The coat of flowers in there, along with the wiggly broccolis, look fantastic. And then you added a bowl on top. See, I can't even cobble and you make friggin' organs. Amazing. Yeah, it really is spectacular. What's she holding? Oh, she's got the pointy yellow one. Pointy yellow crystal. I got it. No, you don't give credit away for what you've done. You've made something magnificent. It's you. I know you're kidding around, but at the same time, take some credit because you've made some amazing things. And then we've got the void crystals. Do we have a way over? We do. This is Bastion. Bastion Sanguinaris. It's a newer house. If you don't know it, it's not surprising. It's fairly new. It's a vampire house at base, but a lot of people move away from the vampire theme and go with other things. And a lot of people build whole houses on just this floating island out here, as opposed to using the house proper, because not everybody wants a vampire house, but a lot of people want, you know, like under reach kind of houses. Or what the hell is this called? Under something or other. I can't think of the words. But it is beautiful. Let's go back to the front, see if we can turn that turn. This is what the front of the house looks like. But a lot of people will just avoid building in it at all. Others embrace it. You know, it's just a matter of taste. You know what I mean? Verm. Blackreach. Thank you, John. Thank you. You all know I don't have words. And then on the side room here, wow. I'm going to send that to Chrysaea. She's going to be impressed as hell. Look at that monster. It's even got lightning in it. I want to get another picture that has the lightning in it. It's going to take like 11 million pictures until I get lightning. Whatever. And you've got all these skulls. These must be the ones on sticks. That is amazing. Here I am complaining I can't even do a basic cobble lately, and you're making amazing fountains. And so tell me, how do you come up with it? How do you come up with your idea for what you want to cobble? I want to pick your brain, because I think a lot of us have trouble coming up with ideas sometimes, right? Stories, okay. Whoops. Ah. That might be my problem. See, my house that I'm working on now is my memorial to Grant, and there is no story behind it. It's just, oh, here we go. We'll read this. Nostro's journal. Journal extract. They bid us leave the land. All those gathered around Veloth have agreed. We have but one solution of avoidance, the secret spell. The risk is great, but greater shall the loss of our research be if we follow them now. It shall be done. What once was up shall forever sink below. Journal extract 1. At last the dice was cast. I think you mean die. The die was cast. Dice is 2. Of all our order, only me and Alma stay. The rest succumbed to the abyss. They call it queer. Journal extract 2. The gate is the only option. I know this will surpass even the borders of I can't say this word. Orbis. I know what it is. I just can never pronounce it. He told me. He visits me in dreams and tells me the solution. I just need one more ingredient. I wonder, will she agree to borrow, I think you mean lend me her blood. He would borrow, she lends. It may well be the last ingredient for the spell. Together we shall make it. Just trying to help. I'm not trying to be critical. I'm sorry if it comes across that way. I'm just trying to help. Journal extract 3. We must depart. The place can no longer be safely contained. Her music drives them forth, and we must go on with the research. Perhaps a break, yes, a few centuries above. Journal extract 4. Alma refuses to see the world. She claims she's being used, and only seclusion will prevent the other one to see. Oddly enough, I believe her. Tomorrow the spell for our souls shall be performed. Only thus we may gain some freedom of movement. I don't know what your primary language is, but I assure you it's better than whatever my ability is with your language. It is the lawyer in me. I try not to nitpick too much. This is using the... Thank you so much, Kofi, for the follow. This is using EHT's new ability to write your own books. And I think it's fantastic to see people really using this. Is this, you didn't write that, right? It's just well done, really well done. Oh, Alma's journal. Let's read this too. You wrote this as well. Fantastic. Alma's journal. Journal extract in a feminine hand. Date unknown. We found our way at last and are no longer to be bothered by the outsiders. New chambers need to be built, though, for much of what once was shattered in the process. Never attempt such magic again, but alas, the cost was worth it. A few casualties were expected and a proper burial place found for their remains. Journal extract 1. The land is rich, yet no proper crops can be grown upon it, and our resources grow slimmer by the day. His studies of the fungi, though, enable new resources. Testing subjects proved successful in the past month. Potential side effects to be dealt with. Journal extract 2. No magic works, alchemy either. The greed and hunger drove them all towards it. And now they sing a mindless while worshipping the fungi for their gods. Or so it seems if one were to judge by their ecstatic gestures in the garden. What hope is there? The few supplies can barely last the two of us. Why have we agreed on such a foolish task? What good is magic if we cannot grasp its depths? What good is knowledge in so limited a mind? Journal extract 4. Unknown handwriting. Interesting. Finally awoken. We wouldn't have made it without my gifts, and what a delicious world this is. Pity the wretched creatures had to die in order to allow it. But what is life without a little bit of death? At length the handwriting changes, becoming that same feminine from the old entries. Begone! Stop meddling with my thoughts. You are not here. I am and shall forever be. The plants, their whispers. Yes, their blood. Alas, we live. Journal extract 6. In Alma's handwriting was a mixture of the two previous feminine styles. The sound is the key. You can with Essential Housing Tools, which is an add-on. The other person needs it, and the person who's writing it can do it if you both have the add-on. And I'm a huge supporter and believer in this add-on. So, of course, whenever I visit somebody's house, I always have it on, and I'm thrilled to read their creations because not only am I excited about... Oh, I understand. I've seen people do 3 books in a row because they wanted to say more. It's just such freedom that it gives you, you know, to be able to do that, to add your story to it, right? And really get inside the head of your build and teach people exactly what you were thinking. It's just fantastic. Because a lot of times people don't know there's backstory, right? And I know some guilds have it where, you know, you put it in a channel and you're supposed to go read it, but I don't always see them. You know? Oh, on the terrace? I'll go back. And then we have... Ooh. Oh, I guess we know who was talking. It is. What is your first language, by the way? I'm curious to know. I'm so impressed by the Euros. The fact that you folks usually speak multiple languages is just downright amazing to me. I took many, many years of Italian, but I couldn't sit here and have a conversation with you in Italian. So I give you massive... Romanian, wow. See, it's something new every day. I didn't even know. Timeless reverie. Ash lay writhing over the horizon, with spores of light within the ground's own darkness. Your English is fantastic. Fantastic. Certainly better than my Romanian. Ah, gotcha. Down the soil from east to west, an interred storm of brown dust rising, echoing the sound of people's shout. For light and freedom and the end of the drought. Down the ages, mortar doctrines tumble beneath the lash of focalized winds, blowing fiery debris back upon their tombs. Got it, but still, turning stone sculptures into ashen spaces. Circling higher, the winds ascending, lifting up the ashes into the paternal heavens, crying for invocation with their muted voices, impassable shadow, the recompense for their choices. This is phenomenal, Mental Shadow. If you hear this, this is phenomenal. Excellent poetry. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Excellent job. You were right. There is a story. Fantastic work. Really. May I make one suggestion? This requires a head. I don't care what you put there. Just put a head there. Something goofy if you want to make me happy, but it could be anything. Maybe another ball of blood or something, because I'm such a... I love it when they have weird heads unexpected. Anything you want. I have a sick mind. All right, folks. That was the last one we have to see. Not that we had to see any, but I would like to know if any of you want me to tour one of your homes. Let me know. And then we can go to... Is Cyber Queen on? If Cyber's on, we can go to her... It's beautiful. Yes, but things can be broken. I don't know. Let's go to House in Dulsters, Captain Margot, Cyber Queen, and while you guys, I'm waiting for you to answer. A zombie is ahead? That would be hilarious. I might use Fizzez though, because I think it's a guy. But it's hard to tell. Armor is armor, right? Generally, it's hard to tell. Guys have cheered me up. That and the pain meds have cheered me up greatly. Alright. So here is Cyber Queen's Captain Margot's, which is a small room with not a lot of slots. And she has made... Oh, another dartboard type dealie. Oh, you're welcome. It was fun. Sure. Happy to. I'm out of houses, so would love to go visit any of your homes, folks. You're my favorite people. I would share if you were here. I probably shouldn't say that, but it's the truth. Somebody's gambling over here. We have J Heart over the fire. Oh yeah, I got your message. I am happy to see it. I can head back over to the NA after I visit anybody on EU who's interested, because I'm out of houses on both servers. Everybody's sort of done for the moment. I'm like in between houses. So look at that. I think that's the Orcish stage. And I like how it's lifted up. It really does separate it out as if it's a different part. And I like that very much. Lots of good clutter. I don't think Cyber Queen is here, so we'll just do this one and not her other home. I'll wait for her other home. Oh, what a piece of shit. Why didn't he tell you in advance what tests he wants? If he can do that, he should do that. Alright, let's go see, the first person who asked me was, sorry, my chat scrolled. Eridan. Eridan wants me to see her antiquarian. Okay. I think you're a her. It doesn't really matter, but I apologize if I said her and you're not a her. Eridan. Oh, no. Oh, you're on NA. Oh, okay. We'll go back over to NA unless anybody on EU wants a house view. This is really nice, Cyber. I like the horns on the thinger. It's a nice bar. You know what's funny is I should bookmark this. I was thinking I need to go visit one for one of my lore readings. So that I can be in an inn where things don't get interrupted. And maybe show off your house a little bit that way. beautifully done. It's the exact kind of inn I would want to be in. Alright, so, and I'm not hearing for anyone, so we'll head back over to NA, where I will take a look at Eridan's, and I'll take a look at Jack of John Blacksad, who has been... Actually, I should call my husband up for that one. Because he's the one who knows this stuff, not me. What jackasses. Ollie Ollie Oxenfree. I honestly don't know how you can get a doctor transfer, but God, if you can, the stuff you've been telling us about your doctor makes me want to punch him in the face. Seriously. Like, in the face. Hard. So, if you can get out of dealing with that terrible doctor, I think we'd all be feeling a lot more comfortable. Because, you know, speaking as someone who didn't get cancer diagnosed in time, well, it was done in time, but the first time I went to the doctor, they didn't even check for it. So, just saying. It's really annoying. That's fair. Is there any way that a spouse or someone that cares about you can help you out with that? Because, like, I know when I had cancer, I roped my dad in, gave him signed all the documents to let him do it for me, and then let him handle a lot of stuff because I just was not in any shape. Oh, good! Good job! I'm glad to hear that. Gosh, believe me, I understand the things you guys are going through. I've been afraid to go see my roomie, my rheumatologist, just because of, COVID. Even though it's probably one of the safest places to go, I've still been nervous about it. You know how it goes. Oh, about my lore stream. I've decided to skip the boring things, even though technically, I said I was going to read all of them. The boring ones are so bad that there's really no rescuing them. There are some bad ones. Oh no. Switch filters it is, sir. You get a silly cat. Gosh. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. It's such a pain in the ass to be dealing with stuff like that. I do like it with the buildings. I think I'm gonna keep it with buildings. Maybe add a little more to it. Alright, let's go to... I got a blood test in person, that's it. Okay, so let's go to, who was the first to ask? It was antiquarian for Erdangle. I remember. You got it. And this is for a contest, you said? Let me check to see exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. Did you say what the contest was? So that I can look at it in that context. I want to make sure I don't look at it for something that doesn't matter. We're both here. 599 out of 600. That's pleasing. I see you running by. Hello. Hello. I also see you have the mount. Jesus Christ. How long did it take you to get all of those pieces to make this sucker? Poor Eridan. I'm throwing so many comments at them. Hello. Oh, you're a boy. I didn't realize you were a boy. Hello. I don't know if you are in real life, but your character is. Asking all the questions. Just that you use the antiquities. Okay. That's simple enough. It took you like 2 weeks, a week or two? I mean, some people farm one piece for 2 weeks, and wow, you got really lucky. Oh, EHT too. Nice. Couple of hours. Jeez, maybe I'll rope. Maybe I'll rope Hammy into dragging my ass around. Excuse my language. I need to stop. Torber is such a family-friendly guy that I've been trying to watch my own mouth a little bit. He's inspired me to try to be less foul-mouthed, but I can't really help it because... Oh, that's gorgeous, by the way. That is a really good use of those on the walls like that, matching. That's perfect. If you have another guar, I'd put another guar in here, if you have one. Huh. The problem is that Hammy wants me to lead, and the problem is I don't know what I'm doing in any dungeons. So how am I supposed to lead? It's not like I know the different stuff. This whole thing is really a good usage. It's like, is it supposed to be a library? I mean, not a library, sorry, that's the drugs speaking. Is it supposed to be a museum? Oh, I haven't ridden it, obviously, since I don't have it. Oh, look at the lighting. Nicely done. It makes it look cold, like you've got it in a refrigerator. Well, you're already doing, see, I know it's not technically a cobble, but when I see people using things in ways that are different, I kind of rank that on the same level as a cobble in my head, as something different and unexpected uses are essentially like just as interesting as a cobble because it's unexpected. I think it's a really good usage. Also, the maps look good there. You have to be using a Calanda stone over here, or a Varla stone, I forget which, because it's so bright. It must be hidden behind that. Because it's so bright. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, Mental Shadow. Are you using a Varla Calanda stone behind that yellow shield or anywhere in here? Because it's so bright. Okay, gotcha. It's just a little washed out. Oh, I see. Actually, that looks better, to be honest with you. Because it was kind of washed out a little bit. Maybe add a third little one of these guys right here, and then it would be the perfect lighting, I think. But that's up to you. You know, you wanted suggestions, so that's what I'm giving you. I hope it doesn't bother you. But that's like that's the kind of thing I pay attention to. It is nice. It is nice, and I'm sure it's sorted the way it should be, which is kind of impressive too. All right, what's back here? Yes, those beacons are very bright. They are. Oh, I didn't even see this part. Hey, you can ignore anything I say. Don't feel obligated in any way. Oh, lovely. Look at that. That's beautiful. No, you're fine. Look, we all start somewhere with lighting. Don't feel bad about it. It's something that you learn over time and partially. Grave Shadow, thank you so much for the follow. All the follows mean a million to me because that's what I need to advance it all. Oh my god, did you guys hear that they're changing Twitch so that now you can purchase affiliate? Not partner, but affiliate. That made me so mad. Do you know how hard it was to get affiliate? Really well done. Let me pop around the back. Also, I like your gardening. You have good gardening. This is a good combination here. I don't know. It just bugs me that you can buy it. The other thing, though, that they're changing, yeah, but you might as well purchase it if you want. The other, I mean, it's okay, I guess, but it's kind of frustrating when, you know, you work so hard to get something and then they're like, oh, here, let's just sell it. An affiliate in Twitch means that you can have subs, you can have emotes, like, you know, my little potatoes, but you can't have somebody sub until you have enough people following you. Yeah, I'm not a partner. Very few people are partners. I think at least 100 hours, but it's more about how many people you have following you than it does about time. It has a lot more to do about that. I also like the fact that you put a crafting room in here because I would prefer to craft in some place I think is really pretty than not. This is a nice combination. This is a cobble, by the way. You know, it bugs me, but I think... Did you put something in this? You didn't put anything in the dead cat for me? What's wrong with you? I gotta go punch you. I'ma punch you. I'm kidding. Fishing. Of all things, my viewers not putting anything in the dead cat. I'm in shock and awe. It's really frustrating because, you know, being a Twitch person is not easy. It's hard to learn. It's hard to get people to watch. It's hard to do it sometimes. I see 5 effects, Airden. How many do you have? Maybe you haven't updated them? Or I haven't had them updated because I only have 5. Is there something in effects in there? I don't see anything. I see 5 effects, none of which are in the dead cat. I see, what do I see? Which ones do I see? Magicka, Sigil, Magicka, Electricity, Fairy Fire. Those are... Oh, you want to share them again? You can share them in chat. Share them in Zone, or share them in... or by mail, or... No. Here's how you do it. Go into Essential Effects, go to Share, and then if you want, type /zone, and then just hit Share with Chat. And then do it, and it will share with me. Since I'm in the room with you, why reboot and reload and everything when you could just share it like that instantly? That way, nobody has to update. Yay. But, I mean, after this, you might want to when you're done. No, there's no way to vote it, but, somebody did, in fact... Okay, no problem. That means I have to as well, which is fine. What was I saying? Somebody did try to bring that up with them. I did talk to to Gina in a way about it through someone else. And she wants me to have the same amount of growth this quarter as I got last quarter in order to even be considered, but that's not going to happen. Not even close. I don't think I'm ever going to be a stream team member because of the fact that so many people with lots of followers are applying, even though they may not stream as often as I do or stream the content that I do, because I see a lot of people who are stream team not even doing any ESO. But she said I have all the other parts. Like I'm good for the community. I'm nice. I help people. I'm friendly. I'm a big old nerd like this. Let me switch over to something cute. I'll be your no? Tiger King potato. I am the Tiger King potato. That's what we'll be. So let's see how many I end up with. Thank you, but that was her thing, is just, you know. Oh, there we go. There's all of them. 13. You got it. Let's see what's in your dead cat. What's in your dead cat? I love it! I love it! I love it! Oh! That's fantastic! Totally worth the reload UI. Thank you. Oh my god, you're making me tear up. I'm laughing so hard. That's fantastic. Thank you. You made my day. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yes, I am a potato. Very well done. Very well done. Unexpected, really. You really did, Erden. You really made me laugh. You're like, have me tearing with laughter because it's just so unexpected. Really good. It was really good. I'm falling off the thing. Ah! And now I'm literally crying, but not sad crying. I'm like happy crying. I can't get up. All right, we'll just assume that the thing in there, okay, we can see it from here. Nicely done. I think this is great. And I hope people add the effects because that is hilarious. And well done. Let's see what other effects you have. And then we'll go to John Blackside because I promised him that I would. Paintings. Okay. You didn't have the paintings before. And yeah, okay. Cool. Very good. Gosh, I'm sitting here crying, laughing. Oh, let me get my husband if he's not busy. Hold on.
What?
Get up. Are you busy?
No.
John Blacksad redid his, if you want to just log into the stream, he redid his, that cave because he didn't like it. So in case you want to just be my man of knowledge. Okay, he's gonna get in the stream because, okay, to the freezer thing, got it. All right, let me head over to John's. All right, we're going over to his, we've all seen this before, but John has redone it because he was not happy with what he had, which is absolutely insane because we all thought it was fantastic. But it's fine. It wasn't making him happy, right? So we go over and we make sure that it's what he wants. He or she. I think it's he because John. But let's go. Okay. So now if you remember, there is a Wayne Manor before this. We went to Wayne Manor last time. You start there. And then there's a little sneaky behind the clock that sends you to a portal to here. And, oh, no problem. And how many effects am I looking for, John? Because it's loading. I want to make sure I have them all before. 1,000. Didn't you say you had 1,000? Yep. You're a French he. French he. So here we are. And there's John. John is wearing their outfit. Isn't that cool? Dressed for success. Dressed for Bruce Wayne. Oh wait, I just gave away your entire secret. Batman. He's Batman. Where do I start? Down here? Or do you want me to start up or something? Does it matter? Why don't I just follow you around? Where are you? I lost you. Here, I'll just follow you. I will follow you. Oh, wow, this is different. Oh, you're doing the RP walk? Okay, I'll RP walk too. That's fair. The penny! Yes. John has done a bat cave before, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. But John wanted to add more things. Look, it's the Joker card. And then you have the dinosaur. I know these things now. I've learned these things now. Some of this stuff John is saying has been moved around. You switch from run to walk, and here is the Batmobile. And I will point out it has not lost its wheel. And then you have the thing in the back. I really do love this. And then I don't know if you guys remembered, he even has the, see this, the runway to go to leaving, and then the stone is even split, so it looks like you're going through. Alright, I'm coming back. Don't worry. And here is the computer. And I remember having this blow my mind because of the fact that getting it to work like this, I don't even know how you did the bat itself, because that's friggin' amazing. Making that bat out of effects it's really good. I remember this impressing the heck out of me last time. What's interesting is I think you did this backwards. Like, you used blue circles to create the bat. You just left it as negative space, is what I think you did. Sorry, I'm cheating with this light. Yeah, the whole build is. And then here's Robin. Okay, he said, I tried to make everything around rather than sandwiched on top of each other. Okay, that makes sense. My husband is watching from afar. Well, from the room next door. Mr. Potato. If you have to work, I understand. Alright, what are we looking at? What am I not seeing? I can't RP walk, it's painful. Isn't it? When we got to the villain area, I think that's where mine was blown. Ace Chemicals. Wow, that looks really good. That Wayne Labs mark? I know it's such a subtle little thing, but wow. That looks fantastic. And then another Robin outfit, or the same one? And here's all the... Yeah, there was. And then check out the batarangs and I think that's a batarang, right? I saw those last time and I love them. And here's Batman's outfit. And then, I'm not sure what the turtle is. Oh, you made a book? Read notes on some experiments. Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc. The extreme form of epidermomyelitic hyperkeratosis that Waylon Jones was born with appeared at first to be irresistible. Which guy is this? Is this... Oh, this is Killer Croc. I don't even know who that is. As time passes... Oh, okay. His transformation into a full reptile seems inevitable. Yet continuous researches and experiments on the mutated cells show a possible solution. An increased gene therapy using siRNA targets the mutant K10 gene. The process was meant to create a protein that does not affect normal K10 gene products but destroys the RNA molecule. This is a little too sciencey for me. Hey, Ula. Unfortunately, I'm skipping ahead past the science. Jones's mutation seems to adapt rapidly to most long-term medications given so far, making him a unique case and a nearly impossible one to treat. Who is Nora Fries, or Fries? Over the years, Victor Fries and I have conducted research, most of them leading to a dead end. Okay. See ya, Torber. Okay. Treating McGregor's syndrome can be easily done when it's only stage 1 or 2, but Nora suffers from stage 4, which so far doesn't have a cure. Most promising results involved... Their last name is Fries? Like F-R-I-E-S? That's silly. The disease originally attacked the lungs, so she can't get better. Poor thing. Ah! Alright. And then, second computer. That really looks good. I like that you went with the block. Oh, goodness. I'm not reading all of those. No offense. Polka dot man. Oh my god, you wrote something for each and every one? Good lord. This is insane. This must have taken you so long to do this. Folks, I'm not going to. You should come here and read this. If you're into this stuff, I would suggest that you come and actually like read these. I'm not going to read them out loud because there's just so many. But I don't remember what this was about, this laser thing. I remember it being something, but I don't recall what. Oh my god. Vault 7B. Is that kryptonite or something? I don't know why that would bother him, but... I know everything has meaning in here. I just don't know what they are. A lot of Batman names are silly. Okay. This is on NA. It's erstwhile. It's definitely worth the time if you want to spend time looking at things. Now these I'm starting to get. This was poison ivy. The lasers are scanning, and it is kryptonite. I was right. And then we had Scarecrow over here with the face on the wall. Batman disliked Superman in the beginning, huh? This was Calendar Man, if I remember correctly. The bunny with the time. I should know. And then, oh my gosh, look at the hat and the umbrella. Okay, that's fantastic. I need a good picture of this. Unfortunately, I don't have a good picture of this. Let me see. That's really good. Penguin. Right? Alright. I don't know who this is. I don't remember. The bunny guy. Or the fire sword. Oh, sword of sin? Oh, oh, I like what you did. Look at what they did. They took, Agamemnon contingency. Nice. That's Batman's plans to defeat all the members of the Justice League if he ever had to. Okay. The sword, though, you've combined a griffin feather with the alikir sword, and that looks really good. Where did I lose you to? I got distracted. I'm sorry. A new Riddler. Riddler I got. Arthur Dent. He's Two-Face, isn't he? Yeah. And then this was Mrs. Freeze, I remember from last time. Nora Freeze. Mad Hatter? Okay, thank you. This has to be Joker, right? With the ha ha ha. What's in the fun box? I've never heard of the fun box. That must not be fun. I don't know anything about the fun box with Joker. I invited Mr. Potato here to help me out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this like... Oh. I almost went off the cliff for no good reason. That was Harley Quinn? She was the one with the fun box? I don't know anything. Alright, so we've got more boxes here. Oh, the plane. I had forgotten about the plane. This is actually a different angle than I had a picture of it from. That looks really good. Alright, what are you doing? Showing me? I did see the crates having Wayne tech on them. That's pretty impressive. And Wayne Enterprises. The sword is from Azrael. He's a guy who took over as Batman did a while. He went a little crazy. Also, John says, Mr. Freeze's gun. We must have passed in Nora's container, I guess. This looks really good. Did I miss anything? Batwing. Okay. Sorry, I have no memory. Okay. This is it. He's redone it, moved things around, added a few more villains. Very impressive, but the books are clearly the hard work of love. That was a labor of love. So if you guys want to read them all, which I think you could without getting bored, there's a ton of work here. I like how the Scarecrow has eyes on his book. Clayface. Why is it called Clayface? Oh, that's the one below it. So come check it out. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me back and showing me all the changes. Mr. Potato, you are dismissed if you want to be. Completely remade the cave layout. Yeah, I can tell. I remember the gorge I fell into last time, so believe me, I remember. But this is just really well done. I was glad to come back. Alright. I think there's only one left that we can look at today. So everybody, exclamation point, potato. For PCNA, PCEU, 50,000 gold. Oh, you're welcome. And then I'm going to ask for something I never do. Thank you so much for the follow, Amelie. Thank you, Albert Guiso, as well. If you folks wouldn't mind, if you're in my Discord, can you, if there's any house of yours that I haven't toured that you feel like having me come see, let me know. I will also I'm also happy to come to ones that don't have, that you're not finished with if you want help or you need me to give you feedback. I'm happy to do that as well. So this is Symphonizer's Antiquarian, and here's another cave. Isn't that kind of amazing how many caves we've had lately? Like I said, I think it's because of the new crystals we got. Am I still a cat? No, I'm a potato. I was wondering if I was still a cat. I'm a potato. I'm the Tiger King potato. All right. And then we've got a little cozy house. All right, someone explain to me, is this meant to be something? Why does this have a hole in the middle? Why does her scene have a hole? And I say that and it sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. I don't know who this is. Oh, Thisbe. Hi. Didn't realize you were a lizard. Uh-oh, this is still left. You may want to remove this. You're Kragan home? Let me write that down. So I know to look at it tomorrow because I'm running low. Got it. Yeah, but why does her scene have a hole in him? Does anyone know? Oh, wow! You made a mill! That's cool! Nice! A totally different way. Stomach. Empty stomach. You think? Lovelorn? Or maybe he's just hungry, like you said. So we have a little build up here. I like the touch of the laundry. Now, folks, this is only 100 gold. That could be it. So if you ever want to make something look lived in, it's a very affordable way of doing it, is getting the laundry basket and the laundry string. And there's the sticks are for the laundry too. Oh, someone added a EHT Sky as well. You know, what I wouldn't give for Cardi to show up so that I could give him... Oh, okay. I have one too. I get it. That could be. So here we are in the mill. And then, what? The mill has a bedroom. Okay, so for the miller, is that what it's called? The person who, sawmiller? I don't know. So it's like a crafting house, but they put every little detail in here too. That's cool. I don't claim to understand things. This is the bank. And did bar? Oh, you're playing! How nice! Hello! Nice outfit. I like the orange and the scales. And we have meat and noms and a stage. This is fun. Let me pull the contest before I forget, guys. And the timer. I'll turn off the timer. And the winner is... Evil Bob! Are you on NA as Evil Bob? You are, aren't you? I don't think you've won before. Congrats. Congo rats. And up we go. Whoop! Who did I just... Oh, Phaedra. Phaedra scared me. So this is above the stage. So is it for kids to hang out? Because I see the little... Is this somebody's house or an inn? You got it. Let me send it now so I don't forget. There you go. That did say 50, right? I didn't just send you 5,000. Let me know if that was wrong and I'll resend if it is. And there's a zombie at the bank. Hey, zombie. That's where she belongs. Look at her. You know, she does look like she's looking at a menu here, though, which is a little better than her just... Wait a minute. How do you stand like that? I'm jealous. Let's see which ones I haven't seen of yours, Samo. And then effects. Wow, it's like a town over here. Sorry, I'm a little turned around. It's the drugs, I think. An entirely homemade. Look at Fizzaz running around. Oh, okay. Towns make great crafting locations because of the fact that you can have one of each type of shop, plus the merchant, plus the food, all that kind of thing. It's really cool how it lends itself. So if you are planning on doing a village, you know, making it a crafting house is really a good idea. Did I miss stables? No. Let's go back to the front. The art studio is Lotus. Okay. I see what you did. You closed off the whole front so that you're only having your town. You don't actually go in the house except for the back. All right, I get it. Nicely done. Good job. I clap you. All right, folks, let me hand you off for those of you who are lurkers. I apologize. I wish I could stay all day, but I need to get brains and feel better and take my meds. Make sure that I don't stay sick. I'm going to hand you off to FRK Myers because Myers does housing. And she's a friend of mine. And she's a housing person on NA, housing streamer. You should give her a follow. Very nice person. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. If this ever loads. You're welcome, and thank you. And I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with more homes. I'll put up a request in the Discord. Why isn't it showing? What? You're welcome. Here we go. Start raid. Raid! You're welcome.
I'm surrendering. Hi, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Oh. Hi, I am Myers, the one they call Myers. Hi, Sig. How was your stream, Stabity? Oh boy, that means I need to pronounce names. I'm gonna introduce myself. You just broke me. You literally just broke me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hi guys, I am the one they call